friends, I'm so excited to be back here with you today. It's finally Friday. Thanks for stopping by for a visit. I'm Kayla, and I just want to welcome you to my channel if you're new here. And if you've been visiting with me in the past, I'm so glad you stopped by for another visit. So today I thought I would share with you my crochet plans for the weekend and what all we have going on. I finally finished this blanket, and now I went around it with a single crochet, and I'm going back around it with a half double crochet, and so far it is looking pretty good. I was trying to be very careful not to put in too many single crochets down the edge along the side of my double crochets. I tried to be very careful about that, so I hope that it turns out good. I'm always kind of nervous about that. Let me pull this stitch up and I'll show you a little bit about the blanket. So this is, excuse me, this is where I started with the blanket. Actually, I started with the yellow, and then I came back later and added the gray. So that's the top half, and here's my row of single crochets. And then here is the other end. I ended it in gray to match the top, but it's pretty long. I haven't measured it, but like it's pretty long. So, and then here's the width of it, and it's a nice width. I mean, it wraps around me. I could definitely, cover it with this. And the length of it is, pretty long, so it'll be where the baby can grow with it. He won't outgrow the blanket quickly or anything like that. That's why I wanted to make it, long. So my plans for today is to finish up this round of half double crochet on top of that round of crochet, single crochet, and it's turning out good. It looks like this, so I'm pleased with that. I hope that just hope it's not too many stitches. I don't want it to end up looking ripply, so maybe it won't. I tried to be very careful when I was going down the edge not to put too many single crochets, per double crochet row. I was putting 2 single crochets. I hope that works out. I hope that works out like that. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. I want to finish this up so I can call it done. I've enjoyed working on the blanket though. It grew really fast because I worked on it a lot. I've had some days where I just hadn't felt well, and so this was kind of my project to, just to sit and do. So I'm always thankful for easy projects. So at some point this weekend, I need to start the next blanket for my nephew. This is for the nephew that's like 2.5, and then I have another nephew that's like 5. So I'm going to start it with this, and I might be putting in this right here, this green with it. I think I'll start with the green and then change to the yellow and do that, and then I'll put some green in the middle and put in the second round of this, and then green at the end. So I think that will work. I'm pretty sure it will. So that is for the older nephew. So yeah, and then at some point this weekend, I've got to make myself sit down and work on this purple puppy. This purple puppy. It's not a hard pattern. It's in the book Crochet Cute Critters. It's in the book Crochet Cute Critters, and that's what the puppy will look like. I'm doing it light purple and dark purple. And so, yeah, I just got to do it, right? Just every time I sit down to crochet, I'm just kind of like, and I just want to work on something easy and that I don't have to like look at the pattern or anything. And so that's why I've been working on the blanket mostly and not the purple puppy. But I gotta discipline myself and make myself get that purple puppy done, because I have other projects that I want to get done too. So I don't know. And so this weekend, Saturday, me and Big Daddy are going to pick up my mom and take her out to eat at Piccadilly Restaurant. She loves Piccadilly. She wants to go there and eat and get a piece of pie. Well, I asked her last night when we were over there, I said, well, what do you think about going to Piccadilly for lunch on Saturday? And she's like, yeah, you know. So I told her we would come get her Saturday and take her to lunch, and then we would go to the hospital and visit my dad, see how he's doing. And she was all excited about that. Now, I believe my brother was going to pick her up and take her to the hospital today. So she'll get to go today, and then she'll get to go tomorrow too, which of course she would love to go every day, but you know, she has to have somebody to take her. So, and we'll have to use her car when we go over to get her. We will have to go in her car because she can't get up in Big Daddy's truck. It's way too high for her. I can barely get up in there. Sometimes I have to use a step stool. If I'm weak, if my legs are weak, or if my stomach's hurting, I have to use a step stool to get in his truck, because pulling myself up, and it also pulls around my tube, and that hurts. So if I'm having issues that day, Big Daddy just gets the step stool out and I get up there and he puts the step stool back up. So anyway, and then Big Daddy just texts me that he's got to work some Saturday evening. So there goes that. So at some point we need to buy groceries. And I didn't want to do a grocery pickup. I wanted to actually go in the store and get some groceries, because there's things I want to get that is not always on the pickup, or the pickup usually says they're out of. So I need to go buy groceries at some point this weekend. I don't know when that's actually going to happen. And then Sunday, we will go to my mom's again, get her situated for the week, get her medicines all lined out and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's my plans for the weekend. Nothing big and exciting, except, you know, I guess it is to my mom that she's going to get to go to Piccadilly to eat lunch. She loves Piccadilly. And there's an Ollie's right next to Piccadilly. So I'm going to try to go in Ollie's and see what yarn they have. They had some yarn at the last time I was in there, and I didn't get it. But now I have an idea for it. Go figure. So I might go see if they still have that yarn, or if they have new yarns. I'm gonna also look and see if they have any crochet books. So yeah, that's what I want to do while we're out. And I'm at the corner, so I'm trying to make sure I go in that chain 2 space. Yeah. Let's see how that corner looks. Let me go a couple more stitches and we'll see how that corner looks. Let's see. Oh yeah, looks perfect. I like that. So yeah. And let's see what else is going on. They did put a trach in my dad earlier this week. One day they did a feeding tube, just like my feeding tube. And then another day they did a trach in him. And so they moved the ventilator from his mouth to his trach. So he's still on the ventilator. It's just through his neck now, whatever that area is that they put it in. So I don't know. I don't know how he's doing other than that. My brother just says about the same. So I'll probably find out from my mom tonight, you know, how she thought he was or whatever. And then we'll go see for ourselves tomorrow. Yeah, visitation in ICU is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And of course, Big Daddy doesn't get off work until 5, if he gets off at 5. Sometimes he, you know, has to work over, or sometimes he says he's working on a project and he'll look up and it'll be 5:15, 5:20, 5:30, you know. So anyway, he doesn't get home till after 6, so that we can't go see him during the week. But we will tomorrow, and then we'll probably go on Sunday too. Just depends on how he's doing. Last weekend we went on Saturday, but we didn't go on Sunday because when he would see people and he would try to talk, but he couldn't because of the trach, you know, because of the ventilator and all. But then his blood pressure would start going up and he'd kind of get anxiety or whatever, you know. So we made the decision not to go back on Sunday, just so that we wasn't, you know, upsetting him and making him, you know, anxious or anything. But anyway, yeah, that's about all I got going on this weekend. Oh, some more birthday cards came from my mom, so this is what we're up to. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's all I can do not to tell her about this, right? Like every night when we're sitting there talking, I'm sitting there crocheting, and we're just, you know, sitting there chit-chatting and all, and she asked about my YouTube channel and everything, you know. It's all I can do to not tell her about all these cards. So there is nothing, I mean, there is not anything possible that I could buy my mom for for her birthday. Excuse me. There's not anything in this world that I could purchase her for her birthday. And this is just going to be over the top. I can't wait. I was thinking about making her a pillow, a little throw pillow for her couch. And she'd be able to, you know, see it from her chair. She'd be able to see that throw pillow. So I'm thinking about trying to get that done, you know, along with all the other projects I've put on myself. My unrealistic goals, yeah, and my start-itis. But anyway, I have a few projects that I, you know, want to get accomplished, but I also want to probably make that pillow for her. It's just like a little throw pillow. Probably wouldn't take too long to make it. But also, I love that border. I love how it's turning out. Yeah, there's really nothing I could purchase her whatsoever. So I was thinking about making her that. And then I'm going to get her a cake. And I thought I would do some little finger type foods. I mean, cookies, maybe some Rotel dip and chips, and you know, things like that. Some of the party type foods, and take over there. Whatever I can pick up from the store easily or whatever. And so I was going to sit and do a video with her, showing her these cards, and it may end up being more than one video, and won't that be awesome? But I do appreciate everyone who has sent in a card for my mom, and more than that, I appreciate everyone who has said a prayer for my mom and father. If you don't know what I'm talking about on the cards, I will leave a link in the description box below for the original video where I'm asking for a favor, and it's about birthday cards for my mom. And also the the address to send the cards will be in the description box below. So anyway, guys, I do appreciate everyone who has taken the time to put a card in the mail. I know that's not always easy to do, and I just appreciate that so very much. And I know it's going to make my mom's day. It is. I just can't wait. I can't wait to do that. And like I said, it's so hard not to mention it. But well, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. If you want to tell me what you're up to for the weekend, you can tell me in the comments below what you got going on, what crochet projects you're working on, what you're doing with your family, all that kind of good stuff. That's about all we have going on, and that's enough, right? So I'm going to let you guys get going so you can start your weekend, and I'm going to just continue to crochet on this for a little while. But I'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.